Friends, I'd like to give a little video here concerning the police force of the world. Now, I would like to direct this question to any JW that might stumble on this video. I would like to ask you, why do you call worldly cops when you're out there at those stupid-looking literature carts with that cult literature sitting on it for people to take, if they're dumb enough to do it? Why do you call worldly cops when a ex-JW walks up to your cart and starts questioning you? It's an insult when someone questions you. But how about when you're out there knocking on our doors? How about that? You knock on my door. I don't call the cops. But how come y'all call the cops? See, you are a damn hypocrite. Why don't you call on Jehovah? Call on Him when your kingdom hall has been broken into. Call on Jehovah. Why do you call a cop? You don't pay no taxes to pay that cop to drive up into your driveway and check it out. You don't pay no taxes. So why are you taking advantage of the system? Well, if you don't call on Jehovah to solve your problem, why are you trying to jam Jehovah down everybody else's throats? But you don't even use Him for a common thing. As an ex-Jehovah Witness walks up to your cart and starts, I would say, disturbing you and questioning you right away. Yeah. Hey, you're doing that to get help. You want the worldly cop to come there and move this guy out who is making you feel uneasy. He's tickling your ears, but it's the kind of tickle you don't want in your ears. Hey? Because this same ex-JW that's trying to tell you something at one time was at that literature cart himself. But let the word go out. And if there was any way that I could get on somewhere where I could get that question out, on the news, on TV, Jehovah Witnesses calls on worldly cops when they need them, but they never call on Jehovah. Hey? You will pay 5 cents to pay a cop's salary, but you'll spend all this money making literature, making books, building buildings for Jehovah. See? But not one nickel for a cop. But you'll call on that cop every time someone questions you at a literature cart. And yet, you'll knock on my door, disturbing me. I don't call the cops on you. See? And if a Baptist preacher walked up to your door and knocked on it, and tried to witness to you, I believe you would throw acid in his face before you would stand there and listen to him. I believe you would throw hot water in his face before you would sit there and listen to him. You ain't gonna listen one bit. Not one bit. You know, if someone sets fire to a kingdom hall and it burns to the ground or gets any kind of damage, the first thing you'll do is call the firehouse to come put the fire out. A worldly firehouse. You do not donate 1 penny to that firehouse. Not 1 penny. But yet, you'll get on that damn phone and call the firehouse. See, you are a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite. Why call the firehouse? Call on Jehovah. Call on Jehovah to put the fire out. Okay? Now, when you call the firehouse, this means, this worldly firehouse, this means then these worldly cops are going to be out here on the scene investigating. And you haven't paid 1 nickel for that cop to investigate, along with the firehouse, this fire. Not 1 penny. See? But yet, you call on them. You're a hypocrite. You get all you can free. And if you don't call on Jehovah when things like this happen, what is the purpose of serving him? What is the purpose? See, you can't give me no answer. Now, after you done used the worldly firehouse, the worldly cops who investigate this fire at the Kingdom Hall, then the worldly insurance company comes in. You know where this is going, don't you? Now, when the worldly insurance comes in and investigates it, along with the cops, along with the firehouse, and then when the written report is turned into the insurance company, y'all will wait for that check from that worldly insurance company, don't you? See? Y'all got a damn good thing going, don't you? You pay nothing for these services, and yet you will get the same benefits as people who do donate to the police force, people who do pay taxes for the police force, people who donate to the firehouse to buy their trucks and practice how to put out fires. See, you get the benefit along with those who do pay it. You're a hypocrite. That's what you are. Can you tell me what else you're not? Yeah. Now, after the cops, after the firehouse, after the insurance company, I don't think there's anything else involved in this fire. But then you'll get your check to rebuild the Kingdom Hall, see? And it will be rebuilt by all you brainwashed zombie people. You will rebuild it, and the check goes to Brooklyn or wherever, Warwick, wherever they send it now. They get the check, and then they'll get other zombies to rebuild this Kingdom Hall. Now, they'll rebuild it, and the materials is about the only thing they have to buy with this free labor. Now, if that Kingdom Hall was valued as $1 million by the insurance company, that's what you'll collect. But yet, you'll rebuild it maybe for about $40,000 of materials or something like that. The free labor don't count. Now, isn't that a good bargain? Don't the world give y'all some good benefits? You're going to pay $40,000 to rebuild $1 million building. Don't you have no conscience at all? See? You drink the world's water, and you love it, but you don't want to pay to have that water pumped in. There's another thing, see. In your Kingdom halls, you have water fountains. You have toilets that flush, right? Who provided that water? The world. The world is the one who made the pipes and stuff out there on the road so you could hook up to it. Yet, you pay no taxes on that building. So, I'm going to end this talk because I don't think there's anybody else involved in this talk with the cops, the firehouse, and the insurance company. They're the only three I know of that is involved in this here scam, I would call it a scam, that y'all have pulled off on the world. You have used the world to your full advantage. And I've heard so many times from that podium, do not use the world to its fullest. That's what I was taught. And yet y'all are doing the same damn thing. See? So, the next time you need a cop, the next time you need a fire truck, call on Jehovah. Now you know darn well he can put the fire out just like that. Yeah. Why are you going to have a fire truck come in there throwing water by the thousands of gallons putting the fire out? Let Jehovah do it. Now that's a sensible question. Now, if that question is not logical, I want the answer, why is it not logical? If you're serving a God who can create the earth, create everything in it, destroy everything in it, do anything that he wants to, why can't he be called upon to put a fire out? That's not no trick question. That's not no stupid question. It's a common sense question. If you're putting all this glory into Jehovah and running the world down that gives you the benefits that Jehovah should be giving you. Think about it. Thank you, friends.